I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand. It's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole Mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
We need more than just a pocket full of fiery speeches. Have you got a plan, or just a sledgehammer?
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
The top? Punk plays the long game, and he knows the threat you pose. He's too smart to engage with you directly.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Welcome aboard. I have a feeling you're going to be WWE's dream and Mutiny's nightmare.
Hoping to be Kevin Owens' nightmare. It's Cody Rhodes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
I've heard Cody is frustrated with the way Mutiny has taken over NXT. That could be why he was so insistent on challenging Kevin Owens here tonight.
Well, that frustration can certainly fuel Cody out there, but it'll take more than frustration to handle KO. The time has come. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens is upon us.
Here comes the prize fighter.
A man who always looks ready for a fight.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
As gritty and tough as they come, KO has to be one of the most hardened superstars anyone can face in this business.
And that is how he has spent nearly a decade as a top name in WWE.
There have been very few folks to main event a single WrestleMania, let alone two. But KO has done just that.
Yeah, KO's not the kind of superstar you'd picture as a multi-time WrestleMania main eventer, but he's made an entire career out of defying expectations.
We can expect to see a real clash of styles here with WWE's Cody Rhodes using technical prowess and precision to counter Mutiny's KO and his brute force brawling.
All those styles are representative of the battle we're seeing here, with WWE hoping that skilled and pure wrestling can turn back Mutiny's unfocused aggression.
Sounds like you've got the same rooting interest in this one as the rest of us, Corey.
Randy Orton? Why is he getting involved?
Orton's gonna take out Cody Rhodes.
Has Mutiny gained an Apex Predator?
Hold on, what's this?
And there he goes, getting himself some.
This is uncalled for. He's not even a legal participant in this match.
Going for the pin.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
Anyone who thought this be over quick has another thing coming. Boom!
Connects. Saw it coming.
Stomping. Ouch. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
And I can't tell where exactly it's coming from, but Kevin is bleeding pretty badly now.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
Cody Rhodes drops down. Big right uppercut. Clothesline. KO is getting knocked around a bit.
And Rhodes might have more in store. Hits the target.
Kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner and unloading. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Rhodes has his opponent. Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Oh, he was almost finished.
Owens showing that he didn't come here to be beat. He's here for a fight.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away?
Unleashing a barrage of chops.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Ruthless.
All the momentum has swung to Cody Rhodes.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
Springboard up. He wants to end this for the win. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes pulled off a huge victory against Kevin Owens.
A big win for Cody, but it's hard to celebrate after Randy Orton's defection. Mutiny just got a whole lot more dangerous.
Man, Cody, you'll never believe what I just saw. Randy Orton ran in and attacked someone in the middle of a match. I think he might have joined Mutiny.
Yeah, that was my match. He attacked me.
Okay, so you saw it too. Call me crazy, but I think this whole Mutiny thing might actually be a real problem.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the future of this industry get torn apart.
And that's one of the top 3 worst things to see get torn apart. And now they got Randy? Mutiny's getting stronger by the minute. There's got to be something we can do.
Well, every time I turn around, they add another heavy hitter. So unless you've got a time machine, maybe just quiet down and let me think.
A time machine? Yeah, I got one of those.
What?
I found it in a closet next to a sports almanac. I hooked it up to the ambulance in the parking lot, so if I ever got hurt, I could go back in time to before I got hurt and try to warn myself not to get hurt.
You're actually serious? You have a time machine?
Of course. But I don't see how a time machine can fight mutiny. It's pretty fragile.
Because if we could go back to 2011, before Punk's big rise, we might be able to stop mutiny before it even starts.
Then it sounds like you and me got a date with destiny. And not the one who works at the sandwich shop down the street. Let's go! If my calculations are correct, we should be in the age of the dinosaurs. Actually, scratch that. We're in 2011. So Cody, you better find some retro clothes and dye your hair. Quick.
Right. And then we try to find Punk.
Oh, he's here. Tonight, I'm going to interfere in John Cena's match, helping CM Punk win. Wait, why would I do that? I don't like CM Punk or Mutiny.
I think you mean the 2011 version of you is going to do all that.
That makes way more sense. Point is, if I don't run in, Cena stays up. Punk doesn't break out, so he never sits down. Get it?
Not quite.
If Cena wins, there's no money in the bank match. So no Punk rise, no pipe bomb promo, no mutiny.
So it sounds like we've got to take 2011 R-Truth out before he interferes in that match and helps Punk.
We? No, you gotta do it. If I see myself, it could break the space-time condominium.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'll do it.
R-Truth is on a collision course with WWE Champion John Cena.
Look out! What the hell is Cody Rhodes doing?
These two need to think of the long-term effects that battling backstage will do to their careers.
Long-term effects can be drastic. Anything can become a weapon back there. One of them can catch a chair in the face or get cut on broken glass. Even worse, destroy catering.
Well, I pray that nothing like that happens here, guys.
Hey, guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot. Being carried around now. Powerbomb! What a vicious shot.
Oh, man, that definitely opened him up. Look out, there is blood in the water.
What a display of strength here. Oh, what impact.
I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Oof, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can. That right there is why you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a situation like this.
I would prefer never being in a situation like this, Corey. This is not what parking lots were made for.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Powerbomb!
R-Truth looking to embarrass his opponent.
Look out. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Turns that back on Truth.
Bulldog! Delivered with force.
I'd say they should be careful over there, but I think danger is what they have in mind.
They're out to cause real bodily harm.
Uh-oh. Slips out of harm's way.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Oh, strong impact. Rhodes denies the attack.
Running Bulldog! And this is probably the one place you don't want to be.
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned watching wrestling, it's that nothing good happens in the parking lot.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oh! Everything in the parking lot can be used as a weapon. It's about the most unforgiving environment you can imagine. Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT!
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Bang! A migraine-inducing blow from that stop sign.
You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you could take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
Rhodes top.
The American Nightmare.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shades of downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
It worked, Cody. Cena took down Punk without a hitch. CM Punk really should have thanked me for setting everything in motion.
Agreed. But now let's get out of here. I forgot how uncomfortable this mask is.
We can't roll out yet. We gotta make sure everything's even Steve.
You mean even Steven? So you want me to help CM Punk win a match?
No, we have to make things so fair that even Steve has a shot. Whoever Steve is. So you've got to beat Cena next week so he doesn't get too big. You and me can bunk in the ambulance until then. Time team sleepover. I bought snacks while you were taking the younger me out.
Truth, we have a time machine. We can just jump ahead to next week.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully those salty crackers I bought will appreciate in value. Never know.
From dashing to demented, Cody Rhodes is here.
A horrible fate for this formerly handsome young man.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cody Rhodes!
An intense and determined competitor lies underneath that mask.
Insecurities aside, Cody has a tremendous in-ring knowledge.
and he can take you to your breaking point.
Calls himself grotesque.
He is. Grotesque or not, he's going to take this anger out on his competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of WWE, you think of John Cena.
Cena kick-started the ruthless aggression era and has defined WWE ever since.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Cena's a guy who achieved success beyond anybody's wildest imagination.
From his in-ring career to charity work, John Cena has left a tangible impact on people's lives.
Now he's about to leave a tangible mark on his opponent, too.
Here we are live with John Cena. There's always a big fight feel when John's staring down an opponent.
The WWE Universe is deafening. For most of Cena's career, crowd reaction was split, though now his legend is almost universally embraced.
You can see the conviction in Cena's eyes. He believes that with the WWE Universe beside him, he can defeat anyone.
And then we have the broken pieces of the once dashing Cody Rhodes. Hiding behind a mask, Cody says he's horrified by the ugliness of the world, and that it's his job to show everyone that he's not the freak. They are.
It's really the great tragedy of our time. Cody doesn't want anyone to look upon his grotesque features, but he is competing in front of the WWE Universe to show us how ugly the world really is.
Oh, wait, right! And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Cena's perseverance being tested.
Just grounded and pounded.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Trapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts, bludgeoning their opponent. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Boot right to the throat. Oh, kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner.
Mudhole stomping.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Cody is feeling a rush of confidence. Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Tossed back into the ring.
Catches a punch.
Snapmare. An impressive sequence from Cody.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes is clearly in control. These two reaching a stance.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. And shoulders up before a count of one.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
Cody retaliates.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Rhodes looking to end this. Crossroads.
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
He kicks out somehow.
Absolute evidence of that trademark staying power that John Cena possesses.
Rhodes hoped for victory dash for the time being, but you know he won't settle for long.
Springboard disaster.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
An emphatic victory. here is your winner, Cody Rhodes!
A huge upset over John Cena here.
Congrats to Cody for this win. Now he can get back to skulking around backstage.
Well, Cody, the time team did it. CM Punk never got his big shot. He's not even in the WWE anymore. He's now hosting the third most successful hockey podcast out of Chicago. I hear it's good. Not great, but good.
So, Survivor Series isn't a match between WWE and Mutiny?
Nope, just a normal event. Should be a good one. Apparently, Randy Orton has a title defense against Rey Mysterio. I can try to get us tickets, if you want.
Randy's a champion now? I might need to knock him down a peg for that attack on me when he joined Mutiny.
But Cody, because of what we did, that never happened. You might not remember this, but we went back in time. That changed the future, which is now the present. And the present is a gift. And a gift can only be returned for store credit. So you've got to leave Randy alone.
It's still real to me. I'm going to take him on next week. Not for a title or anything. This one's just personal.
All right, but seriously, let me know about those tickets to Survivor Series. I don't want this friendship to fall apart just because the time team is no longer going on adventures that alter the fabric of reality.
I'll keep you posted.
And here he is, the mastermind of Mutiny, Randy Orton.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
What would lead Cody Rhodes to challenge Randy Orton? Guts? Foolishness? A little bit of both?
Watching Orton walk in flanked by his minions, Seth and Roman, I know which of these competitors I would bet on.
Randy Orton and Mutiny are ready to dismantle another opponent.
I, for one, have to...
Orton dropping his opponent with clothesline. Ducks out of the way. Snap power slam by the Viper. Stop after stop after stop.
Oh no, I know what Randy's thinking. This won't end well.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
And delivering a fall-away slam.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Cody Rhodes felt that coming.
Running Bulldog. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Cody Rhodes drops down. Big right uppercut.
And clothesline.
Attacks from the arsenal of Cody Rhodes.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Cody delivers. Oh, Alabama slam. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Ah, blow to the breadbasket. Misses the target. Running knee. Down with force. He connects with a counter.
Randy
Going for the cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Big plans in mind for the Viper.
up high.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Scoop slam. Randy can't mount any offense.
Looks like Orton's struggling here.
And now thrown back into the ring.
And hold on. Are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
Cody Rhodes from the middle rope.
Through the air, Cody Cutter. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
Not even a near fall there.
Orton always has an answer, a plan. He needs to find that right now.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
There's Crossroads. That did not look good, and Orton has started to bleed.
2 count. He's still in this fight.
Talk about a close count, but the Viper is still in the fight.
Rhodes hopes for victory dash for the time being, but you know, he looks the cover. He got the shoulder up in time.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Rhodes has become relentless.
Cody's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes. Down with a gourd buster.
Oh, the elbow drop, knee crusher.
And again, and again.
Nothing's going to stop him.
Oh, well-placed elbow drop. The American Nightmare.
Alabama slam.
No way. Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Springboard drop kick.
Orton getting worked on right now.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this match going.
Placing him in the corner. Kicks right into the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner and unloading. Boom, did you hear the impact? Cody Rhodes gonna fly.
There's the Cody Cutter.
And straight into the pin attempt.
2. Guys, he put him away. That's a pretty big win.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes has done the impossible by defeating Randy Orton, striking a huge blow to Mutiny's power.
Yes, but this win also puts Cody right in Orton's crosshairs. Mutiny doesn't back down. They destroy their enemies. And Cody Rhodes is undoubtedly their newest target.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the time team might have messed up.
You think? Randy Orton is leading Mutiny now?
Yeah, and it's way bigger and badder than before. When we took out Punk and Cena, we left a power vacuum. And Randy Orton sucked himself right in like a dust bunny with an agenda.
Then why aren't we fighting Mutiny at Survivor Series?
Because we already lost, years ago. Orton broke the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30. His power grew from there. The Shield didn't break up, he destroyed it. And once he took over the Wyatt family, the seeds of mutiny were planted.
We created a monster.
A monster who's turned NXT into his personal kingdom. He's removed all developmental elements, forcing young wrestlers to engage in sadistic combat for his amusement. And he's not great about restocking the paper towels.
Damn.
In retrospect, we really should have seen this coming. In every time travel movie, things always get way more complicated than the main character's first thought.
A lot of good that does us now. How do we fix this?
It's not going to be easy. If only we had a time machine.
We do. That's how we got into this mess.
Oh, yeah. Then it'll be considerably easier. I'll go back to 2011 and take out you from 2 weeks ago before you take out me from 13 years ago. That should undo most of the mess we've made.
And what do I do?
We need to be sure Orton is taken care of. So I'm going to send you back to take him out of his most vulnerable point in history. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31? That was 2015. That means...
Stardust!
That's what I was afraid of.
And here is the eccentric enigma himself, Stardust.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stardust!
I'm surprised Stardust looks this composed. This is a huge match for him, and he's facing an opponent who's been on a real tear for the last few years.
Yes, but Orton has seemed more vulnerable of late, and who knows? Stardust might just be the cosmic force to bring the Viper back down to earth.
This is it, folks. Stardust and Randy Orton here at WrestleMania. The Viper is ready.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton!
A chill is in the air. The cold, calculated nature of Randy Orton is about to be on display. The Viper is a superstar who does not play well with others.
Evil intentions in mind tonight, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, Orton always knows when to strike, and when to strike first.
Every generation, someone comes along who's simply so much better than everyone else. They just make it look easy. Randy Orton is that someone. He was born into greatness. For Randy Orton, the multi-time champion and master of mind games, after achieving so much these past few years, the only conquest left might be ruling all of WWE.
That's a scary thought, Corey, but you might be right. Unless Stardust has anything to say about it.
Who knows how this match at the Showcase the Immortals might shape the future of WWE. Stardust interrupts the attack.
Connection.
Elbow drop. Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Stalking a downed opponent. And a forearm right to the face.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Ouch.
Just cranking the head.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Laying in those shots in the corner.
So ruthless. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Yeah, Stardust drawing some kind of galactic power with that attack. You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
Uh-oh. Dark matter.
Just a stim. He might actually get the win here.
Powers through after two.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Stardust looking dangerous in there.
Everything's in Stardust's favor now.
Uh-oh. Elbow drop. Oh, shot right to the kidney. Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
And Orton needs to bring the match back to his pace.
Stardust closing out with the Queen's crossbow.
Will Stardust take advantage?
Two. Oh, shoulder up before three.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
I can see it from the top.
Piercing elbow.
Here we go. Cover. There's two. Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best. Saxton stares up at the lights. Stardust.
Stardust has just etched his name among the Immortals. A shocking upset here at WrestleMania.
This could be the beginning of the end of Orton's dominance. Stardust might very well have shaken the foundations of WWE here tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, looks like we straightened it all out. We've successfully returned things to the exact same terrible place we started from. That's a time team success story.
Hey, we somehow kept Randy Orton on Team WWE. That's a win.
I guess that must have been the butter knife effect. Anyway, I'm thinking we need to junk that time machine. There might have been a reason it was hidden in that closet in a box that said, "Do not open under any circumstances."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. Let's quit before we screw anything else up.
You sure you don't want to go back to 2012 and shave that mustache?
Tempting, but nah. I'm good.
Hold on, your crazy story doesn't make any sense. Randy Orton didn't join Mutiny.
Well, no. Not in this timeline, but he did before we fixed it.
In your time machine. That you've now destroyed so we can't see it.
And remind me again why you couldn't just take out CM Punk?
It's not that simple. The space-time continuum is a fragile thing. Trust me, R-Truth and I tried.
Now R-Truth was involved?
Cody, let's think about this. What is more plausible? That R-Truth discovered a time machine and took you back to 2011 where you disrupted the future, leading to a domino effect that left Randy Orton in charge of a stronger, more powerful mutiny?
Or you had a really intense dream?
I did mistake one of Pharaoh's dog treats for a protein bar right after we talked earlier. Made me pretty lightheaded, and the next thing I knew, all of this started. Maybe you've got a point. Anyway, what I do know is Survivor Series is looming. And frankly, you don't have time to find someone else.
Yeah, now that you destroyed the time machine.
Okay, we've given him a hard enough time. But we'd be lucky to have the American Nightmare on our side.
Appreciate that. So, what's our strategy?
I'm heading over to SmackDown to find one more time-tested warrior to join us.
Be smart. We need to ensure we're fully in sync and ready for everything Mutiny throws at us at Survivor Series.
No doubt.